do like I did and just move to Jacksonville without a job. In this video, I'm gonna have some pros and cons of moving to Jacksonville, Florida. Stay tuned to the end. I got something I want to share with you. So first off, I moved here from middle central Florida to Jacksonville, Florida. I didn't have a job. I just had left the hair business and was heading here, moved in with my brother, joined a temp agency, and then next day I was hired. So the first pro is there's plenty of job opportunities in Jacksonville, Florida. Plenty of businesses are hiring, whether you're a blue collar worker, white collar worker, whatever you need. There is plenty of opportunities in the Jacksonville, Florida area. So that's the first pro. The first con is the humidity. Here in Jacksonville, it gets super warm in the summertime. The humidity is really brutal. So if you're not used to warm, hot weather, hey, think twice about Jacksonville as far as the humidity is concerned. So just want to let you know about that. Yeah, so my number two pro is there's billions of dollars being pumped into the downtown area in Jacksonville, Florida. So Shad Khan, the owner of the Jaguars, is investing tons of money. A bunch of investors are investing tons of money. The city of Jacksonville is investing in downtown. So we're revamping downtown, giving it an upgrade, giving it a makeover. So billions of dollars are being invested down there. So it just makes it for a lot of opportunities for folks, for businesses, for entertainment, and all of these things. So definitely that is a pro, the investments that's going on in downtown Jacksonville. Okay, the number two con is the rental market right now at this time is going up. Rents are going through the roof. It's harder and harder to find good rentals. You're gonna pay a premium. I think that had a lot to do with COVID and the things that government, as far as allowing people to stay in these houses for years, and really not having to pay rent. So folks, few bad apples took advantage of these opportunities to stay in these homes, and landlords unfortunately had to raise rent. So that is an issue that's going on. Pay attention to it, but the rental market is definitely going up. Okay, my number three pro, I got 6 of them all together, 6 pros and 6 cons. My number 3, and before I get to that, my name is Artie Cox. Subscribe to the channel, shoot me a like. Talking about the pros and cons here. My number 3 pro is the cost of living is solid. The cost of living is good here in Jacksonville. Jacksonville is a major city, and for a major city, the cost of living is relatively good. The average price of a home is about $350,000. Jacksonville's gas prices are pretty solid, pretty decent. Lately, for regular unleaded, about $3.39 a gallon. I've been seeing $3.41 a gallon. Compared to other major cities, that's pretty good. So in general, when having a warm climate and such a huge city that's spread out, you have a lot of shops, you have a lot of opportunities. So it just makes that competition, helps keep costs down. So my number 3 con is the lack of transportation. Yes, we do have a bus system. Yes, we do have a trolley system downtown. Jacksonville is so spread out. So you may be on that bus for hours getting to a place. So just be prepared when you move to Jacksonville. And I shared it with some of my other videos. Be prepared to have a car, have a friend with a car, a family member with a car. If you're just kind of starting out trying to save money and get you an economy car, because you're going to be in the road. I mean, from one side of town to the next could be 30 minutes, 35, 40, 45 minutes, depending on traffic. So just keep that in mind. Number 4 pro is that Jacksonville is generally a family-oriented city, meaning it's a great place to raise families. A lot to do for kids, a lot of free events, a lot of opportunities. And with the weather being year-round, pretty warm, pretty nice out, the kids can get outside, they can have fun. Plenty, of course you have the beach, you have different things for the Jacksonville Zoo. Most cities have a zoo, but that's a pretty fun area. And there's plenty of things, with it being a military town, a lot of opportunities for families to see, different things going on. And so Jacksonville for kids is great. It's great. Okay, number 5 let's talk about the homelessness downtown. That's a con. You will see homeless folks downtown. The city is still working on that, trying to help folks get on their feet and things of that nature. You will see that downtown. So that's something we're still working on. You stop at a light, somebody will have a sign up. Nothing unusual, but it can be if you're walking downtown, you will see a good amount of it. It seemed to slow down a little bit, but that is something that the city is working on, and the folks in the city trying to figure out how we can help to boost the downtown. And I think part of it is the money that's invested. Maybe they're going to be investing some things for the homeless. Not absolutely sure about that. My number 5 pro is a strong military presence. Again, this is the military town, NAS Jax, Mayport. If you're military, former military, a lot of events for that. The military is well respected all over the United States, but in Jacksonville, by it being a military town, you will see the benefits of that being here in the military. I'm a real estate agent, Artie Cox, here in Jacksonville, and a lot of folks moved to Jacksonville because of the military, and so a lot of the military folks who get VA loans and stuff can get zero down on homes and buy homes here. We appreciate you guys, appreciate the veterans, the families. Much respect to you. Thank you for your service. Just giving a shout out for that. Another con, they're working on the roads, construction. A lot of construction going on in Jacksonville. I mean, it changes night and day. You'll see it all over the city. So just be careful if you're a newbie driving around these streets. Just pay attention. Keep your head on a swivel. It's constant construction, constant. Especially on the major highways. Was driving on 295. I mean, it seemed like yesterday they switched it going to Jacksonville. It was like, wow. It's just, the lanes just switched, moved around in like one day. And I'm just like, what in the world is going on? So you're gonna see that. Okay, and number 6 pro is the beaches, Jacksonville beaches. Very popular area, Jacksonville Beach, Neptune Beach, Atlantic Beach, Ponte Vedra Beach. So you do have access to the water, which most folks know about, but that is a pro for a lot of folks. Now some of these can be pros and cons. The humidity, for some people they love the sweat, they love the heat, the weather, for some it's a pro, some people it can be a con, could be both. So another con, my last con, is that the city is very spread out. So that maybe can tie into transportation, but the city is very, very spread out. When I first moved here, I can tell you, I thought I moved on the west side off 103rd Street, lived there for a while. Then I was working on the south side, went to church on the east side. And so literally driving in the city, by living on the west side to drive to the south side, I'm like, is this another city? I was driving for so long. So, you just gotta understand that the city is spread out, very spread out. And that could be a pro for some people who, maybe just wanna be in a whole nother area of town, off to their own. You have some rural areas in the city, rural with less traffic. You have some areas with more traffic. Of course, downtown is bustling, and certain parts of the cities, are more popular than others. But the city is tremendously spread out. But all in all, I'm glad you stayed to the end. All in all, the city is a great place to live. I've been living here for 23 years. Highly recommend it. Helping people when they're moving to this area as a real estate agent. So give me a call, shoot me a text. Love to help you out with moving to the area. And this is, some of the pros and cons in the area. So thank you and have a wonderful day.